Good morning, welcome back. Been off for a couple of weeks, so this is a condensed week 11, week 12. And what you're about to see is a new decision, complete turnaround in what I was planning doing. Reason for that is for some obscure reason a swarm of bees arrived and landed in a nuke box which was sat empty. When I opened it up, it was full to the top with a queen, a yellow mated queen, and lots of bees. So I've been wondering quite what to do with those. Give them a little 2-week quarantine just to make sure there's no disease or anything. Weirdly enough, they're not my bees. They arrived from somewhere else. Couldn't tell you where. So I thought rather than run the hive as we left off in week 10 as one big hive combined together, I've essentially moved the bees gradually over the last few days by taking out a frame until they had less and less and less space, encourage them to walk through to the other side. You're about to see me do the last bit, taking the last frame out for a clear left hand side, and then we can pop those extra bees in there. There will be a little bit of crossover with some bees going back to where they were, but in theory all that should work. Okay, welcome. Pop that there, get this lid off. Okay, welcome. So, what we've got here, this half, we've got our queen in it. Until this morning, the 5 or 6 frames of remaining bees in this side could come in out of there, but also get into this side. I've now closed the divide between them off completely. And then I've, over the course of the day, taken all the frames out of there except one, and either pop them in there or pop them in this tower stack there. There's space in there for one more, which is just in there, after which that side will be empty by and large. Then I'm going to add that swarm, which arrived about 2 weeks ago, into that side. There is a mated queen in there. I have checked this swarm as well. The queen's marked. She's not one of mine, weirdly enough, but I've checked to make sure there's no disease or anything crazy like that. That's all looking good. So they're going to go in there. The last few bees are going to come out of there, popped into that, and in theory we should have 2 then very full colonies. 1 and from there 2. So here we go. It's due to smoke. This is our last remaining frame of bees from this side, of which there aren't that many anyway. There we go. Pop the end back in, pop the root back on. Put them over there. And now I'm going to lift these 6 frames out of there, pop them in this side. Here we go. Smoke for starters. Smoke them up. Put a lot of smoke in just to confuse them all a little bit while we're doing this procedure. Okay, frame number 1. Nice and gentle does it. There is a queen on here somewhere. I'm looking. Can't see her on that frame. There they go. Again, looking for the queen. Don't see her there. On that side. Can't see her there. Looking for the queen. Nothing there. Almost typically. Don't see her there. Typical stuff. Can't see her walking around. Let's take them in regardless. Morning. Right, what we can do, take off at least 2 of these starters. Not so much there going off. There, not too much there. Let's put these putty supers in here. There we go. 4, 5. Close. Lid on that. That's now looking nice and tidy. Everyone's in. Most of the bees are in. I think this proves one thing. Best laid plans usually go out of the window. So I think that's happened pretty much the whole year. But it's approaching the 1st of July and we've now got 2 reasonable sized colonies, particularly the one on the right hand side, ready to take advantage of the summer flow, which started in the last 2 or 3 days. One on the left hand side will be a little bit weaker, probably too weak to make much honey. That said, the hive over there is very, very strong. So I might just bump it up a little bit, give them a couple of frames of brood when they get settled, and you never know, we might get some coming out of these on the left hand side as well. Hope that makes sense. See you later. Bye bye.